I wish the American public was allowed to hear the Palestinian narrative. The Palestinian story has not been spoken.
There is a genocide. So whether you are 70 years old or you're 17 years old, you are seeing the same thing. A fact is a fact.
It's easy for people to say, this has nothing to do with us. This is overseas, this is far away. But it's not. It's right here at home.
These atrocities are committed in the name of many Americans. Their tax dollars are used to allow for this genocide to happen, and we have to increase the pressure so that politicians finally listen to the voice of wisdom and the voice of people who oppose war and genocide in Gaza.
So People's Tribunal is a trial. It is a space where the community challenges those who they've targeted and seek an indictment, seek an opportunity to say, we've proven that you are complicit in various actions and we are going to hold you accountable. We brought this together because we're frustrated. The Fridays at Fetterman community has worked for now almost 80 weeks to challenge Senator Fetterman and the other governmental entities here in Philadelphia to change their ways, and they have not responded. So when you reach a point where they're not responding, you ask, what more can we do? And so we decided we're gonna hold them accountable. But in order to do that, we have to prove our case.
Good morning. Welcome to the Philadelphia People's Tribunal on War Crimes and Genocide in Gaza. My name's Terry Rumsey. I'm the co-coordinator of Fridays at Fetterman's. I'm going to turn it over now to King Downing, our lead attorney.
This is what democracy looks like.
This is what democracy looks like.
Now, you might think I'm leading a chant, but actually, I'm bringing this up because the places where you probably heard this were at a demonstration, or you might have seen it in the media. And the reason why I bring it up here is because this is also what democracy looks like. This jury is here to hear evidence, and they are going to be making a decision as to whether to indict the U.S. government, state, federal, and local branches, including local politicians here, for complicity in the Gaza war.
So the kinds of actions that would qualify as war crimes or genocide are any kinds of actions that would inflict harm on a broader body of people. It can be killing people, it can be wounding people, it can be denying food and water, it can be denying healthcare, it can even mean destroying cultural property and cultural legacies such as museums and mosques.
Do you promise to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth?
Yeah, I will say the truth, yes.
What was it like before this last round of war?
My life before the war feels like a dream now. I'm not kidding, it's like my dream now. It was any normal life. At least we have our home. We can eat anything we want. But unfortunately, they destroyed and stole everything we have. Even our memories, they stole everything.
An entire generation grew up under military occupation and siege. So we never lived a normal life in Gaza. Prior to October 7, there were 8 refugee camps in Gaza, including Nusayrat, where I grew up. It's very difficult to grow up in a refugee camp with lack of access to services, sanitation, water, electricity. We always lived in poverty. But somehow we managed to survive this abnormal life.
What has happened to your family since the war?
My neighborhood was completely wiped out.
All our house is destroyed. There is no water here, no food. We have danger to trying to find things. And this is sadly my room.
Not a single house remains. I'm not kidding. Not a single house remains.
At this home, I find this. The certification, my belongs. My belongs are close to my heart. I find them. I'm so happy. Alhamdulillah, alhamdulillah.
Unfortunately, after October 7, the majority of my childhood friends were killed. Many of my neighbors, my sister was killed. My father passed away due to the lack of medicine and access to clean water during the genocide. A total of 40 members of my extended family were killed during the genocide. Israel is bombing Gaza around the clock. It doesn't stop. Bombardments, killings, targeting of hospitals, shelters, homes, streets, drones, quadcopters, F-16s, F-35s, doesn't stop. People are escaping from death to death. People do not know what to do, where to go.
They bombing everywhere. My best friend, she was pregnant. She was sitting behind me. The quadcopter killed her while she's sitting with me. Your best friend is killed while she's sitting with you. She's pregnant and she killed. And she like this on your body and she killed. Yani, I'm 21. How I will face all of these? Actually, I don't know if I will be survive after 1 hour. I don't know why I'm laughing, but we have our tears is a drug. Actually, our tears is a drug. For me, I didn't eat for 2 days, and it's something normal for all Gazians, all most of us.
The moment that really resonated with me was listening to Neda, live from Gaza. I mean, as a Palestinian, think as a human being, as a woman, and just my culture, because we use dark humor in times of really deep heaviness. She said a lot of different things, but for her to laugh in that moment reminds me of the kind of resilience we place on young people and just human beings that's just so unnecessary and so cruel.
Under international law, Israel as an occupying power has a duty to provide for the basic need of the population. Not only are they not providing them, they're preventing others from providing it. There has never been a more clear, open, public use of genocidal language, incitement and deliberate intent to destroy, to erase, to kill everyone in sight.
What does accountability look like in this case? It's very difficult. We can't bring all the lives that are lost, the memories that are destroyed, right? So because Nada in her testimony was saying, it's not just the buildings and everything, they took everything, they took our memories. But I think accountability looks like us collectively reflecting on what this episode of witnessing this genocide in live coverage has done to our humanity. It definitely looks like bringing all of the politicians, the people, media who are complicit in normalizing this genocide to account.
It's my responsibility, your responsibility, the responsibility of people in Philadelphia, in the United States, to pressure governments. Governments are responsible first and foremost, and they should do more than condemnations.
In the past 10 years, Pennsylvania has sent nearly $48 million in military aid to Israel. That's $48 million that could have been invested in us, in our parks, our housing, our healthcare, our murals. $48 million that could have been dedicated to creation, to care, to prevention, instead of destruction.
From the beginning, Senator Fetterman rejected peaceful, negotiated resolution to the crisis and supported and encouraged Israel's use of weapons of mass destruction in Gaza.
Israel has had no better friend than Senator John Fetterman. Senator, welcome to Israel. I want to thank you for your courageous statements that show moral clarity and moral courage and you just say it the way it is.
I was raised to believe that every single human being was created in the image of God. And that means that when anyone is being hurt, when anyone is being killed, when anyone is being starved, all of us are being hurt and killed and starved.
For 40 years, we've been advocating for the end of the occupation, and we didn't always see others standing with us in solidarity. This experience, since October 7th, has awakened the people. And that has been very comforting, on the one hand, to see people of all backgrounds standing and saying, no, no more.
Whenever I'm given the opportunity, I'm going to bring my community into the Palestinian struggle space and provide that level of solidarity that I know is the only way forward.
There is a population out there, and it's a very large population, that's saying, no more. We cannot be complicit to this genocide.
Have we all done what we could? Have we said what we could? Have we shared what we could? Have we contributed what we could? And that's the final point of these tribunals. First they ignore you, then they laugh at you, then they fight you, and then what? You win. And then you win. So thank you all for your time here. Thank you to the jury for your service. Thanks to all the organizers. And let's get out here and keep this going.
We, the jury of the Philadelphia People's Tribunal on War Crimes and Genocide in Gaza, issue the following findings.
I will end with this quote. As our Irish brothers and sisters say, our day will come.
We find that war crimes, as defined by various conventions, international law, and U.S. domestic law, are being committed by the State of Israel on the people of Gaza.
People at the camp will watch my video, will watch what I'm talking about. So they sent their salam. They told me to send their salam.
Furthermore, we find that acts of genocide, as defined by the Geneva Convention and other sources, are being committed by the State of Israel on the people of Gaza. We find that the Biden administration is complicit in those acts. We find the current Trump administration is complicit in these acts. We find that U.S. Senator John Fetterman, U.S. Senator David McCormick, former U.S. Senator Robert Casey, to be complicit in these acts. We, the jury, issue the following recommendations. 1, immediate accountability and apology. All charged parties must immediately reverse their actions and issue formal apologies to the victims of war crimes and genocide in Gaza, as well as to their relatives in the United States and to all U.S. taxpayers who became unwillingly complicit through coercive U.S. government funding. 2, end all support for the genocide. By every means available, all charged parties must immediately cease any and all activities that either directly or indirectly contribute to the further commission of war crimes and genocide in Gaza. 3, commencement of a reparations process to make Gaza and Gazans whole. U.S. taxpayers, this is number 4, are urged to persist in contacting their elected officials, as well as to actively engage in nonviolent protest and civil disobedience, media outreach, and other forms of public advocacy to spotlight and resist. And 5, centering Palestinian voices. All individuals and organizations involved in opposing war crimes and genocide in Gaza should prioritize and amplify Palestinian voices, ensuring that their narratives and leadership remain central to the movement. Thanks be to God.
We, the organizers of the Philly People's Tribunal on Gaza, call on coalitions and organizations across the United States to conduct a People's Tribunal on Gaza in your local community. Contact us for more information on how to organize your community towards this effort. Individuals can help enforce the tribunal's indictment by getting involved with the American Friends Service Committee, Fridays at Fetterman's, and Friends of Sabeel North America. Visit Linktree/Philly People's Tribunal for online resources and information and to connect with allied organizations.